I'm Marcus Coward, and this is Wake New Bedford, and I'm here with Shawn Furtado, aka BoogZ.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, good to have you here, bro.
I know this is crazy.
Yeah. And so, for those who know you, but especially for those who don't, help paint a picture of who you are, and you can start with where you're from.
Okay, I'm originally from New Bedford, Mass.
Yep.
Right. I was born and raised here, and I'm first generation. I'm Cape Verdean, so all my family is from Cape Verde.
Okay.
And then they originally came here. They came to Brockton, and then they started finding like their homes and stuff in New Bedford. Some part of my life I was in Florida too, because my grandmother and my aunt went to Florida.
Okay.
So then they end up coming back over here too, because it was a lot cheaper. Plus they was too far away from family, and we was doing the whole every summer thing. So they just wanted to be close to family. So that's why we came over here. And then that's basically it.
Did you really enjoy your time in Florida, and in a way that you could see yourself living there, or you're definitely like a New Bedford boy through and through?
I'm not gonna lie, I love New Bedford so much.
Yeah.
I know everybody, like, you know what I'm saying, has like a certain hate towards it, but I feel like that's everywhere. I feel like if you've been there for so long, you're eventually not gonna like the area. You want something new.
True.
And you know what I mean? But I loved Florida.
Yeah.
I love the weather. I feel like there was a lot going on out there, especially when it came to like sports and all that stuff. It's year round.
Sure.
You know what I mean? There's no winter, so it's exciting, but I always missed home.
And have you gotten a chance to visit Cape Verde?
No.
Yeah.
I want to so bad. Like
Yeah,
all of my cousins, like they're just starting to go too. Like it's their first time going there and they love it.
Yeah.
They're thinking about getting dual citizenship, all this stuff like that.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, oh, so this is
Like that?
yes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I need to go. And
Okay.
my mom, my dad's been there so much times. They never took me.
Yeah, it's fine.
never
They're
took me.
just waiting for the right moment, right?
Yeah. I was waiting for that right moment too, but hey, it is what it is.
And now, do you really only speak English, or do you know some Creole too?
So, I first started speaking Creole.
Okay.
But then obviously when you have to go through school and stuff like that, I learned how to speak English,
Yeah.
and then like it was crazy. It kind of just forgot.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't use it, then you're gonna lose it.
So like I used to use it with like my aunts and my grandmother especially, because she didn't know how to speak English. My mom wouldn't speak Creole as much, so in the household it was literally just me and my mom.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And I didn't spend too much time with my dad because my dad ended up leaving, ended up going with to Rhode Island, and I wasn't there that much.
Yeah, sure.
Especially growing up, like it started to fall out, and then we just stopped speaking for a little bit. Now it's time to rekindle all that stuff like that.
Fine,
But it was literally like in the household we wasn't speaking Creole as much, unless I had to go to my grandmother's or my aunt's. So I like low-key lost it. I understand it, but I'm just not fluent with it anymore.
Sure, I get you.
You know what I mean?
And so, do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have an older sister. Her name's Shauna.
Okay.
I love her to death. I have my brother. His name is Elvis.
Okay.
He's a vet. He was actually just marching in the Cape Verdean parade too.
Cool.
He's a Marine. And then I have two younger siblings, and they're Ethan and Aaliyah.
Okay, got you. And so, starting with when you're in elementary school, like talk to us about where you went to school.
I went to Hayden McFadden.
Yeah. You said it with so much pride. Okay.
I went to Haymack.
Do you remember? Like, do you have fond memories of it?
I do have fond memories of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I didn't learn so much while I was
sure,
there.
yeah. But it was good vibes.
It was good vibes. You know what I mean? And then I went to I think for 1 year I went to Carter Brooks because my when I was younger my house caught on fire.
Oh wow.
So I'm a fire victim. And
Yeah,
when that happened, we was homeless for a little bit. Then we ended up moving to my aunt's house.
Sure.
And we moved to my aunt's house. It was right next to Carter Brooks, so I had to change schools and stuff like that. So I went over there. It's like the Graces. So that's where I ended up living with for like a whole year, and then I ended up leaving to my other aunt's house, and I went back to Haymack.
And then what about middle school and then high school?
Middle school, I went to Keith Middle School.
Yeah.
Full of memories.
Yeah.
Full of memories of Keith Middle School. I loved it over there, and especially because it was like right after Keith Middle School, went to Boys Club.
Okay, sure.
So Boys Club was a big part of like the whole middle school stage.
Yeah.
High school, went to Great New Bedford Regional Vocational High School.
Oh, okay, sure.
I loved it.
What was your shop that you did?
I did electrical.
Okay.
And I know everybody's gonna ask, why didn't you do electrical? Why didn't you pursue electrical? But I feel like sometimes it's not for everybody.
Sure.
And I tried it out. I was in the field for almost for a year, and I tried it. I just didn't really like it that much.
Got you.
So you know what I mean?
Did you like the shop while you were doing it?
I did like the shop.
Yeah.
Towards the end, that's when I started disliking it, and I didn't see myself so much doing electrical. But my first 2 years, I loved it. It was like residential work, and then once it went to commercial work, I didn't see myself doing the commercial work. So I kind of disliked it. I honestly didn't even want to pick the shop.
What did you want to pick?
I wanted to do like media or like forget
Okay.
like what was the other shop in there? I think it was like it was media and something else. I wanted to do that, or I wanted
like
to
graphic
do, like,
design or
graphic,
something?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
graphic design. I wanted to
Okay.
do that, and then I also wanted to do like either welding or like steam engineering, so like something like that.
Okay.
So then like when I went in there, my mom was like, "No, you have to pick like the top 3 best. You have to do plumbing, electrical. That's
Sure.
where the money's at."
Sure.
Blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, it makes sense. So then I just went in for it. I really liked it when I explored it, but then I ended up just going with the pick.
Sure. And then so now, like in elementary school, middle school, do you have an idea of what you want to be when you grow up? Like, what's the first thing, like career-wise, you want to do?
I had hoop dreams.
Really?
I
Okay.
wanted to be in the NBA so bad. That was like my little thing. Obviously, I had like realistic goals and stuff like that, but I was like my little dream. I wanted to do that.
And you could ball?
Yeah, I could definitely hoop.
Yeah.
It was just like I was always so tall, so everybody was like, "Oh, he's a big man."
Yeah, sure.
So
sure,
like
sure.
I was always a big man, and then I was a guard because I was never this tall. I was
Okay.
like 5. I was 5'4", and then I ended up being like 5'6" towards my 8th grade year.
Sure.
So then I was still like a guard and a big man at the same time. And then over the summer, I grew straight to 6 feet.
Jeez, must be nice. Yeah, okay.
So like
That's crazy.
ever since then, like I had like guard skills, and then I was also 6 feet tall. So everybody knew I had a lot of potential. I was super athletic, and like I was dunking in 8th grade at 5'6".
Wow.
So like I was very athletic, but then afterwards, it was like they put me in a position that I wasn't really used to. I was super underweight, so like I really couldn't do that much down there. So it kind of
Sure.
like took my like everybody, my expectations was very high, but then when the position they put me in brought it very low afterwards. Like I did very good my freshman year. I went up to I played JV. I feel like I should have been on varsity, but it is what it is.
And did you keep playing ball throughout high school? Or
I did, but I fell out of love with basketball in high school.
Really?
I'm not gonna blame it on nobody.
Yeah.
I'll just say I fell out of love, and I
Yeah.
ended up falling in love with volleyball.
Oh, okay, sure.
So like Richie recruited me when I was a freshman, and then like I seen volleyball. I never played it. I just like seen it. I was like, sure. He told me that I was gonna bring my vertical up, and I was just thinking about dunking and doing all this stuff.
Okay.
And so I ended up going with it, and I fell in love with it. That was like the one sport where I felt like I had a family.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like I look at Richie like he's my older brother / like father figure.
And
Richie
he's the
Gomes.
coach?
Yeah, he's the head coach.
Got you.
So like, and then everybody around me I still talk to till this day. Even if it's like short conversations or anything like that, some of them I still play volleyball with till this day.
Sure.
So I fell in love with it, and I ended up being 10 times better at volleyball than I was in basketball. Now I wish I just let go of it, because I low-key, like I fell out of love with it, but I still kept in touch with it,
Okay.
which I could have put all into volleyball, but I ended up just keeping in touch with it. Had an amazing senior year playing basketball.
Okay.
We had like my whole team was amazing. So it was a good experience.
As far as for your friend group, do you feel like the friends that you still keep in contact with now, you grew up with since like the Haymack days, or did you meet at Keith and the Boys and Girls Club, or did you really meet them in high school?
So majority of them I definitely met in middle school.
Oh, yeah?
So like it was like from middle school, and then like going into high school, we all like were trying to push to go to the same school. Some of them didn't make it, but some of them did, and that was like my core friend group.
Sure.
That like going into high school, because like a lot of people, it kind of sucks too, because if you don't have that core friend group or anything like that, you low-key feel like alone.
Yeah, for sure.
So like we went in there, we like made like a pact like to always like make sure we stay together no matter if we go like any distance, and we did.
Wow.
So it was like really good, and we always try to bring everybody in too, so nobody was alone.
Sure.
Because I was always outgoing and reaching out. So like if I seen people that was alone, I'll tell them to come sit with me. I'll go out and like make sure they were good. Like I didn't like the whole like letting people alone. Everybody being in their core group. So like I was always reaching out,
That's
bringing
dope.
them in, and stuff like that too. So.
And so did that come from, like that's like a really kind thing. Do you feel like you were just like a good kid when you were younger and still now, or were you like more extroverted and that was like you kind of socializing?
The crazy thing is, I feel like I feel like I'm in between. But then afterwards, I was like, okay, I feel like nobody else is gonna do it, so let me just do it.
Okay,
so then
sure.
I became like an extrovert afterwards, because like I love just being inside. I like being to myself. But
Really?
then like I feel like I like to make the moment a little better. Like if like it's just a dull moment, I want to make it pop.
since when? Like since you were young?
Since I'd probably say I was always goofy and like dancing and stuff like that, but I started to like, especially in high school. Like I was always like in middle school, I was like very goofy and I was doing my own thing, but it was like around a certain amount of people. I was shy. I didn't want to like do too much.
Sure.
But then like as soon as I came into like high school, I was like, I just like kind of broke out of my shell. And I think it's because of like the sports. Definitely volleyball is where I broke out of my shell.
Really?
Like, completely, yes.
Wow.
Like I had so much confidence. I was just going out and doing stuff, helping people out, like voicing my opinion more and stuff like that. And I feel like that's where I had that outbreak.
Interesting. So you feel like sports really helped you find who you were and find your confidence?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I give all that to Richie Gomes. He literally broke the like how we say it in sports. He brought the dog out of me.
Yeah, sure.
So I was more confident on the court. He taught me life lessons while he was teaching us how to play volleyball. So like, I felt like I was just like the man after.
Sure.
I felt like I got like a lot of advice, how to be confident, how to go out and talk to people, how to like bring people in, and it was amazing. I liked it.
Do you still play volleyball?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually got a tournament next week.
Really?
Yep, with Richie and my best friend Greg. And then I got another tournament the following week up in Connecticut. It's a big event called the Dig.
Okay.
It's like one of the biggest outdoor like volleyball tournaments around. It's up in Connecticut.
Okay.
So I'm going to be attending that too.
Do you prefer to play on a court or sand or beach volleyball? Yeah.
Definitely the court.
Oh, really?
I love being indoors. There's something about indoors, just the game itself. I like the 6v6. So like outdoors on beach, it's usually a 2v2.
Okay.
They also do grass too.
Oh,
so, yep.
I never heard of that. Really? Okay.
They do grass courts, and they have like a specific ball and everything. And it's kind of this is my first time going into a grass tournament. So these two next tournaments is grass.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it's my first time doing it, but everybody says it's kind of like indoor because you have a solid surface.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're in the sand and you're fighting against the sand to move. So I'm just like very excited because like it's like indoor, so I'm going into it. You know what I mean? And the ones we're going for next week is a 3v3, and the following one, the big tournament, the Dig, is going to be a 2v2. So I'm excited.
And so is the prize just like a trophy or?
Sometimes it's cash tournaments.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like you get like a medal.
Sure.
You get like shirts or free volleyball. It
Yeah.
all depends like what you enter. This is different like classes basically. Or your grade. You get like a grade. So.
And so now rewinding a little bit, like again, back when you're younger, elementary, middle school, like what are your creative outlets? Because you say you're goofy, but like, did you like draw, or were you making music, or were you just trying to go to the league? Yeah.
Honestly, like, I feel like when I was like younger, I was trying to draw because my brother was drawing and stuff like that. I was just trying to adapt to anything I could.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was just trying to like kind of fit in sometimes, and then I was just trying to hoop too at the same time.
Yeah.
I used to play soccer too in middle school. Like I was trying to do everything.
And do you feel like you are a quick learner, or you have to put a lot of energy into it?
I'm definitely a quick learner.
Yeah.
I'm very hands-on too. Like I would say that's like my type of learner. Like you have to literally teach me in person, and I'm a hands-on learner.
Okay.
But I pick up stuff very quick too.
Sure. And so, were you? Because I'm pretty sure the same age. So, were you always watching like YouTube and like on social media at a young age as well?
So I would say when in middle school, I really wasn't like on social media, but I was definitely watching like on YouTube. I was very big on YouTube, especially like with like underground artists like rapping, hip hop. So like I was on tune with that, and then I had like little like certain videos I'd watch because that's what everybody was just doing. Yeah. And then like I say that's where it kind of like sparked a little bit because I seen little interest. I was like on Instagram and like the Facebook and stuff, but I wasn't very like on it.
Yeah, exactly.
YouTube, yes, just because it was entertainment. Back in the day, it was like Instagram was just photos, so
literally.
I wasn't like on it. I would post, it'd be a goofy post, but I just post. Facebook, I feel like Facebook was like a family app, so I would just go there and just share stuff, do like to be honest's, what I'm saying.
Throwback Thursdays, bro. Yeah.
So like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like engaging with the people we was with in middle school.
For sure.
That would be like Facebook.
So what were you watching on YouTube?
It was usually like whatever was like on the top of the page. Like it would be like trick shots. It would be like Call of Duty videos, like stuff like that, like trick shotting. It would be like sports, keeping up with like highlights.
Sure.
It was like that because I was in a crazy debate with Kobe and LeBron in this time. So it was like, we used to look up highlights. Who had better highlights? Who had better dunks? Who shot better? Field goal. Like, we were searching stuff up. So that's where it was. Really, the content part of it, I didn't really get to a YouTuber until I would say like my freshman year.
Okay. That's when you finally started it yourself?
I didn't even start it yet. That's when I started I started watching like reaction videos.
Okay.
It was Oprah's side. He used to do like reaction videos of basketball videos. So like that's what kind of like switched it over, because like there'll be certain videos where we used to be like, oh, let's watch this clip, oh, let's watch this, and it'll be highlights of basketball, and then he would always pop up. So then he used to do reactions, and he used to have this funny laugh. He used to literally like break everything down so like people could understand more. And then from there, I was hooked onto him. And then like as I started going like sophomore year, junior year, that's when I started really watching DDG.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And then that's where my mind started going. And I was like, okay, I feel like I can start doing this. And then this is like the phase where everybody was doing skits.
Yeah, sure.
So then I used to watch like RDC World and stuff like that. There was Lean Squad from like Twitter and stuff. And then I was like, why don't we start doing skits?
Okay.
So then we started to do the skits, and we had like our own little group. It was called Trifle Squad.
Oh, I haven't heard of this. Okay, really?
So we had like our own little group. It was Trifle Squad. It was me, Jay Swords, it was freaking Trey Resendiz, Elijah Diaz, and we started bringing like a couple people into certain episodes that we used to do.
Okay.
And then we used to literally have that little group, and we started making like little skits and content.
Is that still like on the internet?
Yes, it's still on the internet. It's still on YouTube. It's still on there.
I gotta look that up.
It's a little cringe, but it's still there. It was like the little skits era. And then from there on, I was like, how can I start doing the same thing that my favorite YouTubers do? So the Oprah side, I was literally like, okay, let me invest in certain equipment so I can start doing reaction videos. So I was researching on YouTube, trying to get the equipment, trying to see how can I do it on OBS, and like seeing how to work OBS. And I was doing it off of my laptop.
Okay.
So then from there on, I started doing reactions, and then I realized that reactions was like getting a little downplayed at the time. So I seen what DDG was doing, and it was the vlogging.
Okay, sure.
And I was like, I kind of like the vlogging aspect. So I was like, I'm gonna start doing the vlogging. So it was a process that slowly just kept on going. So I invested in the camera. I started doing the vlogging, and the vlogging started right after high school.
Okay, gotcha.
The reactions and the whole Trifle Squad was like my junior year into senior year.
That's cool that you were still being creative and actually did that in high school. I feel like a lot of people have those ideas, but they just don't do it for some reason. Either because they're scared or it's like, oh, I'll do it later or something.
And I feel like that's why I said when I broke out of my shell, I feel like I could do these little things that everybody else. Yeah, I was like, let me just do it. I don't see nobody else doing it, so I was like, let me do it. So I was like, okay, let me do it. I just basically researched everything, and I just did it. And then slowly started going in, and this is where streaming came out of nowhere. And then I was like, oh, I want to start streaming. Why can't I do like the streaming and then implement the YouTube stuff afterwards and do like a double platform thing?
Sure.
So like after the vlogs, and this is a crazy thing too, because I stopped the YouTube because I got discouraged of views.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That'll do it.
Like, I was doing the content, and I felt like the amount of time I was editing, the amount of time I was doing stuff, and this is me like having a young mind. I'm like, oh, I'm not getting enough views. This might not be working for me. I need to find something else, and I stopped it.
Okay.
But now looking back at it, I go back and look at the videos. I'm like, my views was actually really good.
Okay.
For like somebody who started off, like I was getting like 500 views, like 600 views. Some of my videos was breaking 1,000. Some of them was going like 2,000. I have one that's almost at 10K, and I was sitting here, I was like, why did I stop?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just because people just naturally compare themselves. So you're comparing yourself to like super successful people who have like millions of views. You're like, well, I'm not there, so it's not worth it. Yeah.
Exactly, and I feel like that's where everybody has the issue with, especially in life in general.
Yeah.
Because everybody feels like, oh, I'm 25 or I'm 27 years old and nothing has happened yet. And everybody else's life on social media is they're millionaires, they're driving this, they have this much money, they have all these chains, they have all this stuff, but some people also don't realize that some of it might be fake. They might just be investing all their money towards that, have no assets or nothing, just so they can look good for social media. And then you want that lifestyle. That lifestyle is hard to keep up with. And everybody has their time. Everybody has their time.
And you're only looking at like the 1% of people who make it and think like, oh, that's so easy, like I could do that. But you're not thinking about the other 99% of people who are just like you, who maybe are trying or have given up. But it takes consistency in order to try and make it to that 1%.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where I realized. Once I realized that, and I actually, it was from times and times of like studying like the game and the algorithm and stuff like that for me to realize that, like how you said, consistency is key. You just have to keep on going. Whenever your time is right, your time will be right.
Yeah.
So once I realized that, I was like, okay, I have to go all in. I have to make a schedule so where I can fit the time in, because this is going to be like my main priority.
Okay.
For like side stuff.
Yeah, because I want to ask you about that. So even getting started with YouTube and streaming, I want to ask you about why you're doing it. Are you doing it to make money? Are you doing it to become famous? Are you doing it because you just enjoy it? Or are you doing it because you don't see anyone else doing it and you can like stand out among your peers? Like, why are you doing it?
The main reason why I'm doing it is because I love it.
Yeah?
I truly do. I really do love it. I love making content. I literally love streaming, and I love like voicing my own opinion. And because like you never know what you might say might help somebody else out. Like there was a couple of times where people would say that there was like in a predicament, and literally my voice or like my opinion helped them out in that predicament.
Sure.
So like once I started streaming more, I started realizing this stuff, I felt like in a deeper love for it. So like content was always something I loved doing. So I was like, why not make it a career? Or like now that we're working, we're paying bills and stuff like that, I was like, I play games, I do all this stuff. Why not record myself and potentially make it a career? I already love doing it, so why not try to get like a little bit of benefits from it?
Yeah.
And then now I'm on a point where I want to have like a community and fan base. I even try to help other people like start streaming and do it, so we can have a community, so we can make content, so everybody can grow together. Yeah. But my end goal for all this is to have like the platform where I can help other people out. Like I want to give back to the city. I would love to do that. Don't get me wrong, the money will be great, but the whole point of getting the money so I can help other people live out their dreams, help people believe, help people out in general. Like I want to be able to have a great income so where I can come back to the city and give back to everybody, the homeless, anything that I could do to help out anybody. That's what I want to do. Even for like small creators, anything like that, that's what I want to do.
And so your end goal isn't to make it and then leave?
No, I want to keep on going.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to like move anywhere?
I would love to start it here.
Sure.
But obviously if if it's too much and it's overwhelming, I might have to move somewhere else. I wouldn't want to go like all the way to Cali or something like that. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'd probably be somewhere close to home. Yeah. If I could try to get something like in this area or something like that, I would definitely do that. But if I have to go, then I'll go just to either help my career get bigger, and then I'll always come back. Okay. I will always come back. I would never like leave this place, forget everybody. No, because it's the journey that's the best part of the whole thing. It's not the money, it's not everything, it's the journey that goes up to that point. So that's the best part about everything. So
have you experienced this for yourself where people say it's hard to make it in your own hometown, but maybe even especially in New Bedford, people say like it's hard to like break out for whatever reason?
So there's like two sides of it. Sure. So there's like the one side where I feel like if you can't make it out of your own city, I feel like you can't do it nowhere else. Okay, sure. Because if you go to any other place, they have small cities, they have all that. It's not like you're just gonna go to a big city and just gonna have this blow up. Sure. You still have to put the work in, you still have to do everything. The other side of it is like, if you do go somewhere, I feel like you probably have more content because there'll be more per se things to do. So like, I feel like that's like the other side of it, where if you do go somewhere else and you break out that comfort zone, you would be more at a risk of like doing something. I feel like you go get it more because like you're uncomfortable and like this is like your way to live. Yeah. This is what you have to do, and if you're chasing your dreams, that's the way to go for it. But I feel like you at least need to have an outbreak, the spark, or something here first before you go somewhere else.
No, that totally makes sense. So, are there any people from New Bedford who come to mind that have made it?
Yes, there's a couple people. So first one is like my brother. I love. I literally just was on the phone with him yesterday.
Okay.
Isaac Garcia.
Oh yeah, sure.
And and we went to school together, all that stuff. Like
Really?
he was low key.
Yeah.
All that, and I have a friend group that like raps and stuff like that, and he came out of nowhere doing the videos.
Sure.
So we always bonded because I was always behind the scenes. So we always bonded, we always talked, and the growth that he has and how much he elevated is truly amazing. Like I really look up to him because I'm like, yo, the fact that you did this was and he told me every step of the way. He told me all the big artists he was going to record, all that stuff before it even happened, and he just made it happen. He just went for it and made it happen.
Yeah.
And he's out in Cali right now, like doing videos for the biggest artists.
No, yeah.
They went for Nicki Minaj, they
literally.
went for Young Boy, like, and he just keeps on going.
And he's our age?
Yes.
That's crazy.
He's our age.
I never knew how old he was. Like I've always heard his name, but I didn't know him personally.
He's literally our age. We graduated the same year.
Wow.
2017.
Wow.
So it's truly amazing, and seeing him do everything is crazy.
Okay. Yeah. So there's Isaac.
There's Isaac. There's Davies.
What do you mean? Like Davies?
No, like his name is Davies. Davies.
Oh, okay, Davies.
Not Davies.
Like he's from 508, bro. Okay.
Davies. So
Okay.
I used to play soccer with him back in ABC. We used to have like a little travel team.
Okay.
And he ended up blowing up, and he ended up being like a influencer.
Okay.
And I think the first outbreak, is he was on stage with Queen Naija. So she's an artist, she's a YouTuber.
Okay.
And he looked like her ex-boyfriend. And the
Okay.
song that she was putting out was about her ex-boyfriend and making
Sure.
like a love song, like not a love song, I would say like it's like a breakup song to him.
Okay.
So like he looked just like him, so he took the opportunity. Like he went out there, he was on stage with her.
Okay.
And she has like this big name, so they started going. They started making like YouTube videos. Him and his couple at the time.
Okay.
They were making YouTube videos, and then he started doing like modeling. He's a great dancer and a soccer player. So then he blew up off of that, and he has
Okay.
like over like 500K on Instagram and stuff like that.
Sure.
So
Okay.
that's one person that went. Kaito is another one, obviously for taking pictures. I remember when he used to be at the barbershop sweeping hair.
Really?
Sweeping hair off the floor, that was like his job and stuff like that.
Wow.
We played soccer together when we was younger, and then he ended up playing volleyball. We used to have like sleepovers off of Logan Haight's house. We used to have very good memories, good times.
Okay.
And he always had the camera with him, and he took pictures at the Bedford High School. That's where it
Okay.
started off. And then there was a rapper named King Los
Yeah.
that he started taking pictures for
Sure.
and doing all that stuff. And then he introduced him to another artist, and
Interesting.
then that's how he just went up.
Okay.
And now he does like, I think he does producing now. He did like the Call of Duty. I remember when Warzone came out, he did like the Call of Duty like commercial and stuff like that.
Sure.
So he's elevated and stuff like that too.
So, thanks for answering that. I mean, now that you bring it up, like we actually have had like successful people from here. So like
And
anyone.
there's still a couple too. There's like two more.
And so we'll start off the part 2 with that, but that really wraps up part 1.
Yep.
And I have some other things in mind I want to ask you. So this has been, and I also want to ask you like where SBoogz comes from. I'm interested about that. But this is Shawn Furtado, aka SBoogz, and we're in part 2 going to talk more about his streaming and about New Bedford and about other people who have made it here and what success really means and what it looks like. And so watch us in part 2 where we can continue this conversation. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I'm running,